Good morning and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Duel. First off, I do want to apologize for not getting a video out yesterday. It did turn out to be a very busy day, and next thing I knew, it was 6:30 and time to hand out candy to trick-or-treaters. But I hope all of you had a wonderful Halloween. I probably would have if I'd had time to prepare, but of course, it's been a very busy month, so unfortunately I didn't even get to decorate. I didn't get around to getting a pumpkin or any of those things. I only managed to get candy, and a lot of it. I'm one of those people that hands out huge handfuls of candy for all costumes and then 2 huge handfuls for good costumes. But that said, today's going to be a little bit of a different episode. I wanted to go over some of my best of the gym and show you one of the reasons why I love this game so much, and I'm not intending to quit, unlike all of these other YouTubers that are just abandoning the game in droves. So, first up, can't pronounce the name, but it looks kind of like Wolf, so I'm going to call her Wolf. So yeah, this game, it reminds me a lot of chess. And that's kind of an oversimplification because yes, although there's many different types of figures to memorize and to get to know, there's still only going to be 6 figures that you go up against. You've got your king, your queen, your knight, your rook, and your pawn, and your bishop. Now, these are all the types of figures all the time. But unlike chess, all of these have abilities instead of just ways that you can move. And that's why it's kind of an oversimplification and at the same time wonderful. Because I do love this game. I enjoyed playing chess very much when I was younger. Very much. I actually first learned how to play chess, I think, on either Atari or the original Nintendo. But there was a chess game, and that's how I learned how to play chess. And my husband and I have actually played chess quite a bit ourselves together. But you have to remember all of your abilities in this not chess game, which I love. And the gyms give you entirely different rules, which you have to remember. And at the same time, remember all of yours. And it's timed, so you don't have a whole lot of time, but you do need to learn what figures to do what with. Now, here is one example of that coming up. No, not just yet. But my opponent, I'm going to call her Wolf again, has a Gorgeist with Trick or Treat. And fairly soon now, she's going to create that status effect on me. And I'm guessing she forgets or doesn't know or just chooses not to utilize how that in particular works. And I love Decidui. I love Decidui for that. I always wait, or I try to wait anyway, until there's something with purple on an entry point so I can get rid of that, hopefully. Doesn't always work out. Sometimes they've got the white. But yeah, we go Gengar right here, and just stop, see what they decide to do. I prefer not to attack if I've got the choice, because I would rather they knock themselves out. I don't remember what we decided to do here. I know we don't take the entry point. I don't think. They decide to take our entry point. And for that, I get rid of him very quickly. And this is a bit of a risk because that Destiny Bond could send me right back into the PC. We could have made them toxic, but instead we decided to just straight up knock them out That double chance was mostly in case they rolled their 0, their destiny bond. And next up, I believe Lunala comes forward, maybe. They just have their Heatran sitting in the back, waiting for the opportune time to surprise strike. Here we go. Pumpkaboo, or no, Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat going down with Gourgeist. Afterwards, I go ahead and take their entry point, but they don't utilize that fact. And I think I even forgot what... No, I didn't do that yet. Okay. Instead, I threaten either a surround kill or the goal. They're going to, I believe, put their Magikarp down. No, that's right. I'm silly. So instead, we are going to take the entry point with our Lampent. Now, while I realize that Heatran is generally used to do Surprise Strike, I'm still surprised that they don't actually utilize it as a regular Pokemon. We knock out that Moongeist Beam, loving it. I really do love that particular figure for that. I just wish it was a little bit more powerful. Just a little bit. And next up, we are going to go ahead and take that right there, the entry point. I just watched this and still I don't remember. I have a bad memory, guys. As expected, he goes there. We're going to go ahead and... Yeah, see, we've got the pumpkin marker. So Heatran could just pop out. So could Lunala. And I'm really surprised that they don't bring out their Lunala at least. But instead, they decide to try and knock us off of their entry point. I believe it works. Yes. So that's our first one to the PC. We go ahead and take that entry point back. But they could very easily at least bring out their Lunala through our little Pumpkaboo. Oop. I don't know what that was. This is the first time I've ever actually doing this. They knock us out, of course, and he doesn't get any status effects from that last because of the Surprise Strike, and that may be why they just kept using it, but I'm still surprised they didn't bring out Lunala. And I believe we managed to actually get one of those teeny tiny little miss slices on Heatran, which honestly I think his Bullpucky should at least be able to get rid of 2 of those. It gets burned. It doesn't stay burned because of the Surprise Strike, but we still get the evolution off of that, which is awesome. I believe next up we go ahead and go inwards with our Sableye. And I believe they're going to Surprise Strike again. Yeah. And once again, we managed to come in clutch and get the good RNG to get an even turn, which I'm very grateful for. We just move everything up. We just want to make sure that we keep those entry points. Even though they've got Heatran, we want to keep them very much. Gourgeist is a little too much for my Lampent to go up against, or my Sableye for that matter. We're just waiting for them. And I believe they managed to knock out our Lampent as well. Oh, no. We knocked them out. That's right. Now, there are days when I curse this type of RNG when I'm on the receiving end of it, because I've had Heatran plan those misses so many effing times. or the 70 against someone that's got a higher one than I do. And yeah, we go ahead, we proc that Magikarp because we want Magikarp to attack us and get the tidal wave, what's it called? Storm. We want that storm to go off because that would also take care of their, Gorgeist at the same time. But this time they actually do remember the rules, and they decide to hurdle jump their Gyarados right over, but not attack for some reason. Now we just go ahead and go around because we really do just want to surround that guy. We want him gone. Now, unfortunately, you're only going to see 2 more turns. They're thinking. They don't know what they're going to do. They decide to double chance and try to get rid of that Gengar. And it doesn't work. They get Contagious Terror. They try to at least get a respin for a neutral turn, and it doesn't work out, which I don't know what good that would do, but can't do anything now, so we just go ahead and surround him. But as soon as that had happened, they decided to disconnect. We got a rage quit, unfortunately. Another one that we went up against was Ellipse, and they definitely had a scary team. I was very scared of that Blaziken. There's just so much that can go wrong with a Blaziken. I hate going up against Blaziken because their Cyclone Kick pretty much beats just about anything. It's very annoying. We, of course, start out with one of our Litwick. I saw AI pulling out Litwick first a lot of times, so I did make it a habit of pulling out Litwick first. How long is this one? 4 minutes. Okay, not too bad. Of course, they pull out their Gengar, and they're likely going to take our entry point next turn. So, of course, we begin surrounding our goal, which I found with these ones, it's better to just surround your goal than just take 2 turns getting onto the goal, because then at the very least you have more figures available, and if you've got goal block, you're just good to go if you have a third out there. We go ahead and put Sableye there just in case they do manage to get onto our entry point, so we can create a status effect onto them and use our Phantom Energy. Chandelure is just beautiful. It really is. I adore it. I believe we bring out Decidueye next, or maybe not. We just check out Chandelure. It's beautiful. Alright, yeah, Decidueye coming out next. Try to get that Gengar off our entry point. Doesn't work out because he does have a wide white, unfortunately. And I believe Chandelure is going to take our entry point, but I'm not sure. Again, this guy had a scary team. I thought I was going to lose. Obviously, I didn't because I'm showing you this. I did spend time a couple of days ago just going over all of the games that I've recorded and separating them out so that we have individual games so I can show you exactly what I want when I want. And of course cut out the losing teams, because while I love this game and want to show all the different aspects of it, I'm also vain enough that I don't want to show you my losses. So we go right on forward with that beautiful Decidueye. Sorry, I'm just admiring Chandelure. It's a very beautifully put together figure. I love the black and white tile underneath it. It reminds me a lot of Alice in Wonderland, the animated one. Because I can definitely imagine something like this being in that particular world. It's super beautiful, and I adore it. I know Pokefodder calls it Cinderella's Castle, or Cinderella's Coach, but it doesn't quite feel that way. Like, maybe if Tim Burton did Cinderella. Like, definitely. I could see that. And then, of course, we're going to see our horrible, horrible Blaziken. I hate this Blaziken. It's not good. It's not good. I always hate it. He gets the double chance just to make sure that he gets rid of me immediately. And we actually manage to get our gold, Phantom Arrow against the Jet Kick, and then he gets a Cyclone Kick. So that is actually the game entirely. I don't believe this one. No, he does not disconnect. So he is a good loser. He's not a jerk face. He actually does well. Alright, so that's all I wanted to show you on that. Now, I did pick up some gems, so I am going to open up some boosters because I really enjoy this particular meta. I know the meta is pretty much over. Oh, that's right. We got our ranking rewards, so we also have single exchange boosters. But I'm actually going to save those for the next thing, the next banner, and just use my gems for this. I only got a little bit of gems, but it's enough for now. As you can see, I have spent some of my my materials. We've got a Scrappy. Sorry, I know, lots of tapping noise. And, ooh, another Sableye. I will definitely take that. And another Oricorio Sensu style, which I already have 3, so I've actually gotten 4, so that's the last one. And another Banette. And Hurdle Jump and Concentrated Fertilizer, which is not actually anything we need. So, no actual live gameplay today, unfortunately. I'm not feeling it. I'm always in a bit of a hole in between gyms because I really do enjoy the gyms. And we've got a Squirtle. And next up, we're going to get a Gothita. Oh, we got gold. We got gold. We have, another Sableye. That's actually makes 3 Sableyes. That's awesome. EX. What have I got? Another Chandelure. That's awesome because we currently have 3, and I want some. I want some chain levels. I know people say that chain levels don't matter, but when you just see Sableyes and Joltix all over the place that make it just that much harder to win, yeah, they matter. They really do matter right now. They've mattered for a long time. And of course, as everybody knows, Gengar took the win. We all knew that it would. I got my 50 Carmonite. Very happy about it. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. What do you think? How do you deal with the gym hole in between the gym and the new banner? What do you do? Do you just keep on grinding and playing? Do you do quest modes to get up your gold? What do you do? But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I will see you tomorrow and have a great day. Don't get sick on candy.